We all have a constant internal dialogue running through our minds. It's the voice that comments on our day, questions our decisions, and sometimes even criticizes our every move. This is our inner dialogue. Think of it as a continuous conversation with ourselves. Now, imagine a smaller version of you, full of wonder, innocence, and sensitivity. This is your inner child. Our inner child represents our earliest experiences, shaping how we perceive the world and ourselves. This inner child, though often hidden from our conscious awareness, deeply influences our reactions, particularly to criticism. Just as a child is sensitive to praise and scolding, our inner child carries those same vulnerabilities into adulthood. Understanding this dynamic is key to cultivating a healthier, more supportive relationship with ourselves. Remember those times when a seemingly harmless comment sent you spiraling into self-doubt? Or when a minor setback felt like a major defeat? These are often our inner child's reactions, amplified by past experiences and unresolved emotions. By recognizing this inner voice, we can begin to understand and heal old wounds, paving the way for greater self-acceptance and resilience. Let's face it, childhood isn't always sunshine and rainbows. We've all experienced moments of criticism, whether from well-meaning parents, teachers, or peers. While often intended for our betterment, these criticisms can leave lasting imprints on our inner child. Imagine a young child told they're not good enough at drawing. This seemingly small comment can echo through the years, making them hesitant to embrace creative pursuits as adults. Or perhaps a child was constantly compared to a sibling, told they were too sensitive or not as smart. These early experiences can shape our self-perception, making us overly self-critical or fearful of judgment. The key takeaway here? Our inner child doesn't forget. Those early criticisms, even if unintentional, can become ingrained beliefs that we carry into adulthood. We might find ourselves shying away from challenges, doubting our abilities, or constantly seeking external validation, all echoes of our inner child's wounded voice. Recognizing these patterns is the first step towards healing and fostering a more compassionate inner dialogue. Our inner dialogue can be a powerful force, influencing our actions, decisions, and overall well-being. However, it's often hijacked by negativity, replaying past hurts and amplifying insecurities. This negative self-talk comes in many forms, but some common examples include catastrophizing. I completely messed up that presentation. My boss will probably fire me. This voice focuses on the worst possible outcome, magnifying anxieties and fears. All or nothing thinking. I didn't get the promotion. I'm a complete failure. This rigid thinking style sees things in black and white, ignoring any nuance or progress made. Mind reading. They must think I'm so stupid for asking that question. This assumes we know what others are thinking, often leading to self-doubt and social anxiety. Labeling. I'm such an idiot. I can't believe I did that. This attaches negative labels to ourselves, reinforcing a negative self-image. These are just a few examples of how our inner critic can sabotage our happiness and success. Recognizing these patterns is crucial because negative self-talk doesn't just impact our mood, it can affect our relationships, career choices, and overall self-worth. Section 4. The Confidence Dip. Criticism's Impact on Self-Esteem. Criticism, even when seemingly constructive, can significantly impact our self-esteem. Remember, our inner child is still very much present, seeking validation and fearing judgment. When we're bombarded with negativity, whether from external sources or our own inner critic, it chips away at our self-worth. Imagine a child excitedly showing off a drawing, only to be met with a dismissive, "It's okay." That seemingly small comment can plant seeds of doubt, making them question their abilities and hesitate to express themselves creatively in the future. Now picture this pattern repeating throughout adulthood. A harsh performance review at work, a friend's offhand comment about our appearance, or even our own internal comparisons to others can all contribute to a decline in self-esteem. This dip in confidence can manifest in various ways. We might avoid taking risks, fearing failure or judgment. We might become overly self-critical, focusing on our flaws while overlooking our strengths. Or we might constantly seek external validation, needing constant reassurance from others to feel good about ourselves. Section 5. Befriending your inner critic, turning negativity around. Our inner critic, though often harsh, isn't inherently bad. It's trying to protect us, albeit in a clumsy, often counterproductive way. The key is not to silence this inner voice, but to befriend it, to understand its origins and reframe its negativity. Think of it like this. Your inner critic is like a well-meaning but overprotective friend. They might point out your flaws not to hurt you, but because they want you to be safe, accepted, and successful. However, their methods often backfire, leading to self-doubt and anxiety. So how do we befriend this inner critic? Start by acknowledging its presence. Instead of pushing away negative thoughts, simply observe them without judgment. Ask yourself, where did this belief come from? Is it really true, or is it my inner child's fear talking? Next, challenge those negative thoughts. When your inner critic says you're going to fail, counter it with evidence of your past successes and resilience. Remind yourself of your strengths and the progress you've made. Remember, your inner critic thrives on fear and self-doubt. Section 6. Cultivating Positivity, Practical Tips for Self-Love. Cultivating a positive inner dialogue takes time and effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. Here are a few practical tips to get you started. Practice gratitude. Start each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for. Challenge negative thoughts and reframe them positively. Use affirmations like I am capable, I am worthy, or I am enough. Practice self-care and celebrate your wins. Surround yourself with positivity and supportive people. Remember, cultivating positivity is an ongoing journey. Be patient and embrace the process. Section 7. A kinder voice. Embracing self-compassion. Embracing self-compassion unlocks a positive inner dialogue. Treat yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a friend. Recognize that we're all perfectly imperfect. Acknowledge struggles without judgment. Mistakes don't define our worth. Offer yourself encouragement and support. Respond to your inner critic with gentle compassion. Instead of berating yourself, say, "It's okay. What can we learn from this?" This shift in perspective is transformative. Embrace self-compassion to heal and grow. Replace the harsh inner critic with kindness. Unlock a world of possibilities, living authentically and joyfully.